work spouse? Somebody that work with you?
No, like my work wife, my work husband.
Oh no, I don't like that. I don't like that. I feel like I do hear people saying stuff like that. It's, for me, that's weird. But that's just me. Yeah. That's weird to me only because I feel like your husband or your wife should be entitled to certain things. And everybody shouldn't be entitled or have access to you like that. Yeah. And I just, no. That's the
thing that's weird to me is people do this having a partner. You can have a real partner at home, right?
Yeah.
Like boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife,
right.
Common law marriage, whatever.
Right.
You can have that at home and go to work and have a work spouse. Oh, this is my work wife. This is my work husband. That is the part that I think is really, really weird because if I am your real wife or your real girlfriend,
what you saying?
I ain't sharing you with nobody. Not at work, not at home, not at the club.
So call me selfish, whatever you want to call me. But no, I'm not like no.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Okay, so let's just scratch the title work wife, right? We're gonna scratch the title. Can a coworker bring your husband lunch that she cooked for him and packed for him? Are you like, I got his food.
Don't worry about it.
He allergic to that.
No, my husband don't eat meat, so don't worry about it. You can take that on home.
Take that back home. And then he's like his stuff seasoned a certain kind of way.
Right.
He don't like paprika. It gotta be smoked. He don't even know. No one asked you to make that. Why did you make that for him? He has allergies.
Oh.
Like, who asked you? He asked you. See, that's where the problems happen. I can't do that. I can't. It don't work. Because what is your intentions? Why are you making this grown, married, attached man or woman? Because that happens too. Food. Now, okay, here we go. Can a coworker buy you lunch? A coworker of the opposite sex buy you lunch?
I don't agree with that either.
Okay. And I'm not even talking about your husband. I'm talking about you now. Because it's different.
No.
It's different when it's us. So we be hungry. Like, oh, you gonna bring me some Chipotle? You kind of cool. Like, we just friends. But because it be motives behind that stuff.
And that's exactly why.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say who, but I had a situation where they're not a coworker, but they would bring food but it would be for everybody. Right. I felt some type of way. Like initially, like, I'm about to eat, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gotta worry about lunch. But in a conversation, because me and my husband talk, in a conversation, my husband didn't feel comfortable with that. Okay. I said, okay. I had no problem with that. I didn't give him no pushback. It wasn't like, well, why you feel like that? It ain't nothing, blah, blah, whatever. Because I felt like initially, I'm like, well, why would he feel like that? Like, especially in my mind, it's nothing. Yeah. But he's a man. Yeah. So he would know how another man, you know what I mean? Like, think of stuff. And again, the person that was bringing the food, that might not be in their head, but if your spouse feels uncomfortable about something that somebody else is doing for you, then you need to hear them out because you never know that might be their cry for, if you keep doing it, it's going to be.
And it can be a trigger. It could be a trigger for your spouse for a certain reason, too. Like, it could honestly be innocent on the person that's doing it side. Their intentions could honestly not be bad. But if it's a trigger for your spouse, are you more concerned about your coworkers' intentions or feelings or your spouse's feelings? Right. Like, that's the whole thing about getting married, getting in a relationship, trying to be committed to someone, that you need to consider them. And their feelings need to be a priority. Instead of brushing it off like, oh, it ain't a big deal. It's a big deal to them.
Right.
So if they have a problem with it, if you're going to have a healthy relationship, you want them to acknowledge that and y'all have a solution to that versus just how you feel being stuck in your head. That's not a healthy relationship. I'm learning.
I'm learning. And I can't lie. In the past, I have been like, well, separate. But when you have to go to a different room and just I need a minute. I don't want to talk about it right now. Just give me a minute. That's cool. That's where that comes into play, because now you want to think about how you would feel if the shoe was on the other foot. And you know, as women, we don't always think like that. We are emotional beings, and so we always think with our heart and not really with our mind. Men are mental. They're more mental, so they're gonna always think like. Hopefully, they're always thinking with the head on their shoulders. But you know, sometimes it don't. Sometimes they're supposed to be the logical one, and we are the emotional one. So we don't always think logically. Like we don't.
Now,
always
I was
think
talking to somebody about